Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today is Monday, March 4th. It's time for our weekly meeting highlights. This week it's how to build healthy habits that stick. It's easier said than done sometimes, isn't it? But as you know, I get weight at the Weight Watchers meetings on Thursdays. So let me share how my weigh-in went this past Thursday. I lost 2.2 pounds for a total of 41 pounds lost. I'm back in the 40s again. Let's stay that way. I do like going at night now. That does reflect because I told you I had a gain the week before. So I kind of balanced out a little bit. And I thoroughly enjoy the meeting so much more with my new leader. She's not my new leader, but go back to my original leader because she really helps me out. So, onward and upward, onward and downward, because I'm going to have a weight loss again this week because I'm doing pretty well. But anyway, this week they're going to talk about how to build healthy habits that stick. Ever try forcing yourself to do something you disliked over and over because it was supposedly good for you? Science says there's a better way. We all know it's always better to eat healthy. It really is, but sometimes it's just hard to do. I mean, it shouldn't be. It really shouldn't be. But if you're anything like me, I get cravings, and I don't know, they'll come out of nowhere. I just can be doing fine and go without sugar for a month, and then all of a sudden I feel like I got to have something with sugar in it. And then that awakens my sugar monster, and then I'm back on a routine of trying to get rid of that sugar monster yet again. It shouldn't be so difficult, but as is true of all things, I do like going to the gym, but Jim and I only went once last week. It just didn't work out that we could go more than once, but you know, that never seems to stop me from doing an unhealthy thing more than once. So you just have to really work at building healthy habits. But these are things that we can do to try to help us build a healthy habit. Number one, choose a focus, whether it's eating better, sleeping soundly, moving more, or just shifting your thinking. I think that shifting your thinking is the key, and that should have been number one. It really should have been, because I really think if you shift your thinking, that's going to lead to eating better. And once you eat better, that means you're going to sleep better. And then especially if you move more, you're going to sleep better. So I think that the order that they should have put it was shift your thinking, eat better, move more, and sleep more soundly. That's the way they should have done it, in my opinion, because I find that if I eat unhealthy, or even if I eat too much, or if I eat too late and go to bed, I don't sleep well because it's just the food is just laying on my stomach, and I don't sleep well at all. I do find that when I go to the gym, you would think it would make you more tired, but for me, it invigorates me. It really does. If I'm just sitting home not doing anything, I can fall asleep in a chair like you wouldn't believe. But I can go to the gym and work out for a good hour and a half, and come home and be invigorated and not tired at all. I mean, you're a little bit tired from the workout, granted, but it's like I don't require physical sleep. It's just kind of like I need to rest maybe a minute. But and when I do go to the gym, I do make better health choices. I do make better food choices because I think, do I really want that donut? I mean, I just walked on the treadmill for 40 minutes. So I really, truly think I want to go and have a donut to kind of offset that. So I do have a better mindset when I do it. The second thing they do tell you to do is to list 3 specific behaviors that will help you with your focus, whether it's eating breakfast daily, having veggies at every meal, or pre-tracking your dinner. When I wake up in the morning, I'm not one to track my meals for the whole week. I just don't. I can't do that. Not that I can't. It's more like I won't. But I don't know from day to day what I'm going to feel like eating that day. But when I wake up in the morning, I have a plan for what I'm going to eat for that particular day. Because most of the stuff I'm going to have to take out of the freezer because I have a fully stocked freezer and pantry. So in the morning, I'll decide, well, what protein do I want for dinner? Whether it's going to be chicken, or if it's going to be like a pork chop, or, like if I'm going to make some kind of a pasta salad or something like that, or just have a regular salad. So I do plan out my day. I am not a breakfast eater. That's not to say I don't eat breakfast. I do eat a breakfast, but maybe not at a breakfast time. I do love my eggs. I have a hard-boiled egg every single day. I just like having a hard-boiled egg. I just like that little bit of protein that it gives me. And it's just part of my habit of what I have. And but am not one of these people that jump out of bed and want to eat. That's not to say that I'm not hungry when I wake up, but I like to get my water in. And one of the ways I get my water in is because I'm letting my body think that it's just thirsty, not hungry. And so I do get a full, probably 50 ounces of water in before I eat any meal. So I'm kind of working towards getting my water in for the day by doing that. I don't have to have like a cup of coffee or a cup of tea or something like that when I first wake up to wake myself up. When I wake up in the morning, I pretty much lay in bed for a little bit, play some games on my phone, check my emails, look at my YouTube comments and answer them. Then I get up and take my shower and get on with my day. I generally don't eat my breakfast or my first meal, I should put it that way, my first meal until about 3 or 4 hours after I've been up. And I only eat 2 meals in the day. Now, granted, I should probably eat 3 smaller meals rather than 2 bigger meals. I am working on that. I always was looking forward to getting a little bit older, because when they said when you get older, you don't require as much food. Somebody better tell my body that, because my body still thinks I needed to have huge portions or mass quantities of food, like the Coneheads used to say on Saturday Night Live. I eat way too much at one setting. I know I do. I know that. I can look at my plate and think that's too much. But I'm conditioned that way, and I have to break that conditioning. I try to have a veggie at every meal. I love vegetables. I don't eat as many vegetables as I should. I eat way more fruit than I do vegetables. And fruit has sugar. I know it's natural sugar, but it's still sugar nonetheless. And I know, like, I love my berries, and they're high in nutrients, and they're good, they have good antioxidants and stuff like that. But, I could have some broccoli. I could have a tomato. I could make an omelet with my spinach and peppers and onions and mushrooms and get my vegetables in that way. It's not going to be an omelet when I'm done. It's going to be a messy scrambled egg, but it's still going to be an attempt at an omelet when I start. I've only made 2 omelets in my life that actually turned out to look like an omelet, and those are just a fluke. That was just a fluke because I have watched videos. I've seen people do it. I've had people watch me do it. I've tried everything. I don't know what I do wrong. I think I put too many vegetables in it I don't know what I'm doing, but I see people make their omelets, and I'm thinking, those look so nice. I even bought an omelet pan where all you got to do is put it on the thing and then you flip it over. Even that doesn't work for me. So I don't know. There's just no hope for me in omelets. So whenever I go out, I always order an omelet. And I pre-track my day in the morning. In my head, I figure out how many points I'm going to have, and then I put it in my app. And then during the day while I'm eating, I put it in a book. So I do pre-track. Number 3, pick one to try, then decide how you'll do it 3 times this week. I'll prep breakfast after cleaning up dinner on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, is an example that they give. I just got done telling you that I'm not a prepper. I'm not one of these people that's going to do something like that. I try to generally figure out what I'm going to have during the week, because I'd like to check the freezer to make sure I have what I'm planning on having. But I don't necessarily say on Tuesday I'm going to have chicken, but I might look in the freezer and see, well, you got chicken if you want chicken one day this week. So I think that's something I can do better at, and I'll try and work on that. And number 4, at the end of the week, reflect. Did you feel a positive impact? If you say yes, bingo, the behavior is ripe for habit formation. Now choose a cue that reminds you to repeat that action consistently. But if you said, not really, test drive another behavior from your list. Let's dive a little deeper. Think of this technique like a loop, but the kind you're actually okay getting stuck in. It starts with a cue, which is like your dinner cleanup, which signals the healthy behavior, prepping your breakfast, which leads to a positive impact. You feel in control, knowing you're set up for a filling morning meal, and then repeat the same thing the next night. If your behavior has an immediate positive impact, consider it a bonus. These actions are even more reinforcing, meaning we're more likely to want to do them again. And the more we repeat a simple behavior at the same time using the same cue, the more likely it is to become a habit. I have the habit of, like I said, laying in bed playing games on my phone. I have the habit of getting up and taking a shower in the morning. Then I have the habit of brushing my teeth and doing my flossing, have my mouthwash, getting dressed, getting up, drinking my water. I have healthy habits. I'm trying to develop the healthy habit of going to the gym a little bit more often, but now look at how nice the sun's shining. Getting outside and walking a little bit more outside, getting a daily walk back in, get back into more of a routine where I'm not sitting so much. And now that the weather's starting to get a little bit better, I'm thinking I can achieve that. There are so many ways to reach your goals. Avoid forcing anything that makes you feel, ugh. Don't like breakfast at home? Dread the treadmill? Take them off the roster and focus only on things that you enjoy. And if any behaviors seem too easy, that's the point. Habits, like the rest of the journey, don't have to be complicated. It's easy enough for me to get up in the morning and brush my teeth and floss. It's just as easy at night when I put my pajamas on, brush my teeth and floss. These are habits that I do every single day, and I do them without even thinking. Get up, make my bed. Don't even think about it. I just know I get up, I'm going to make my bed. So I'm going to have to try to develop stronger habits as far as my eating habits. You want a snack? Make the habit of going in, grabbing an apple instead of looking through the pantry to see if there's something there. And have an apple. I have them right sitting on the counter. I don't like a cold apple. I like a room temperature apple. So they're sitting in a bowl right on the table, right there where I can grab it. So that's what you need to do, just to force yourself to create a habit that's going to stick. And once you get into it, like when I was walking, when the weather was nice, I got up every morning and went for a walk. It was just part of my routine. Get up, go for a walk, come home, drink some more water, take a shower, and get on with your day. I want to get back into that habit because I really like that habit. That was a good habit for me to develop. So anyway, I lost 2.2 pounds this week for a total loss of 41 pounds. What are some habits that you think are good habits, and what are some habits that you have are bad habits? My bad habit that I have to break is sitting in my chair watching TV while I eat my meals. I have to sit at the table and concentrate more on what I'm eating. That's a bad habit that I have. Another bad habit that I have is finding an excuse not to go to the gym. When I go, I feel so much better. I feel so much more accomplished. I feel like my day is complete. So why don't I want to build that habit up? I just need to do some more. So give me an idea what some of your habits are, that good and bad. I'm kind of curious. So and let me know how you've done on your weight loss so far on your journey, and even how you did this past week. But in the meantime, like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I hope to see you back here next week. But always check me out on my daily vlog. I put one up every night. I try to get it up at least by 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But it can go up anytime during the day, so have that notification bell on. So I hope to see you very soon.